Hey there, friends! Welcome back to the Abodecor channel, your go-to place for all things home decor inspiration. I'm Luna, and today we're diving into how you can bring rustic and traditional charm into your home this spring. Whether you're updating a single room or completely transforming your space, I've got all the cozy, timeless decor ideas you'll need to make your home feel like a true sanctuary this season. Before we jump in, don't forget to hit that subscribe button if you're new here, give this video a thumbs up if you enjoy these ideas, and leave me a comment sharing what decor trends you're most excited about this spring. Your feedback helps me create more videos you love. Now, let's get inspired and talk about how rustic and traditional elements can blend perfectly with spring's warm, inviting vibes. It's time to bring your home to life with charm and coziness, so let's get started. Your living room is where you spend most of your time, so let's make sure it's filled with warmth this spring. Start with a neutral, earthy color palette like soft beiges, muted greens, and warm taupes, which complement rustic accents while still feeling fresh for the season. Add traditional elements, like wooden beams or vintage-inspired furniture. A distressed wooden coffee table can serve as a statement piece, creating a perfect balance between rustic and classic. Layer this with cozy fabrics. Think plush throws and linen cushions in soft floral or plaid patterns to bring in a bit of spring. Finally, let's not forget the power of lighting. Opt for warm, golden-toned lamps or chandeliers with a vintage or farmhouse feel. This will help create a welcoming glow and amplify that traditional charm, making your living room the coziest place in your home. Your kitchen is more than just a space for cooking. It's the heart of your home where memories are made. To infuse rustic charm, incorporate natural materials like wood and stone. A reclaimed wood island or shelving can instantly bring in a traditional farmhouse vibe. Accessorize with vintage kitchenware. Think copper pots, mason jars, and cast iron skillets. These small touches add character and a lived-in feel. Keep the countertops clutter-free for a clean look, but don't be afraid to showcase beautiful wooden cutting boards or antique butter dishes. For spring, you can freshen things up with potted plants. Herbs like basil, rosemary, or lavender in ceramic or clay pots are perfect for creating a rustic farmhouse look while also filling your kitchen with fresh scents. A few fresh flowers in mason jars never hurt either. For your dining room, let's focus on creating an inviting space for family meals. A rustic wooden dining table is key here, something with character like reclaimed wood that has a bit of history and texture. Pair it with traditional wooden chairs, maybe even mismatched ones, to give it an eclectic farmhouse feel. Add soft, woven placemats or table runners in natural fibers like jute or burlap to add texture. A vase of fresh wildflowers or a sprig of greenery from your garden can be the perfect spring touch to brighten up your table. For lighting, a classic chandelier or pendant light with vintage elements can add a timeless charm to the room. Go for a slightly distressed metal or wood finish for that rustic flair. It'll bring warmth and elegance to your dining area, making it the perfect spot for any meal. Your bedroom should be your sanctuary, a place to relax and recharge. Start with a rustic wooden bed frame or a vintage-style iron bed frame in deep browns or blacks. For a more traditional touch, consider a tufted headboard in a neutral linen fabric. Layer soft textures to add coziness. A chunky knit throw blanket and a mix of plush pillows in plaid, floral, or gingham patterns will instantly bring warmth and charm to the space. Choose soft, natural fabrics for bedding, like cotton or linen, in muted tones of cream, sage, or soft blush. Finally, finish the look with vintage-inspired nightstands or a wooden dresser. Add a couple of traditional lamps with fabric lampshades that provide soft, warm lighting to enhance the cozy vibe of your bedroom. The entryway is the first space people see when they enter your home, so let's make it both functional and inviting. A vintage wooden console table or an old trunk can set the stage for a rustic, traditional feel. Add a mirror with a distressed frame above it for that rustic charm. For some extra warmth, use a woven basket to hold shoes or scarves, or a wooden bench where guests can sit to take off their shoes. A simple rug in earthy tones, like terracotta or muted green, can also tie everything together. Consider adding a few potted plants or a vase of seasonal flowers on your entry table. This not only brings in nature, but also adds that fresh spring touch, setting a welcoming mood for anyone who walks in. Even in your bathroom, you can create a warm, rustic retreat. Start with natural wooden shelving for towels and toiletries, or a vintage-inspired mirror with a distressed frame. A wooden or wicker basket can be a charming addition to store essentials like extra toilet paper or cleaning supplies. For spring, add soft textiles like linen towels, bath mats, and shower curtains in neutral tones. If you're feeling creative, look for floral patterns that bring a touch of nature to your bathroom without overwhelming the space. Don't forget the details. Rustic faucets and wooden picture frames can tie everything together. Add a few potted plants or succulents on the windowsill to breathe life into your bathroom while keeping it feeling fresh and serene. In your home office, it's important to balance functionality with charm. Opt for a vintage wooden desk that brings in that traditional feel, paired with a comfortable, classic office chair. Wooden bookshelves or a tall cabinet with a distressed finish are great ways to add storage and rustic charm to the space. For decor, mix in a few vintage accents, like an antique clock or a decorative globe. A traditional rug with subtle patterns and muted tones can tie everything together, creating a cozy yet professional work environment. Add some personal touches with family photos in wooden frames or a vase of fresh flowers. This will create a welcoming, productive atmosphere that blends rustic elements with traditional style. forget to bring that rustic warmth outdoors too. A wooden rocking chair or a wicker swing will set a welcoming tone for your porch. Add a rustic outdoor rug to define the space, and top it off with some cozy throw pillows in gingham or plaid patterns. For greenery, go for potted plants in clay pots, or hang some beautiful flower baskets from the ceiling to add color and life. Wrought iron lanterns with candles will also provide a warm, inviting glow as evening approaches. And if you're lucky enough to have a larger yard, a rustic wooden picnic table can create a perfect gathering spot for family meals and springtime barbecues. It's a wonderful way to embrace the season while maintaining that traditional, rustic feel. Your staircase can be an underrated area when it comes to decor, but it's a great place to infuse rustic charm. Start by adding wooden banisters or railing with a slightly weathered look to enhance the vintage feel. You can also consider adding a runner rug with a traditional pattern to bring warmth and color to the stairs. If you have the space, consider placing a few rustic frames or vintage signs on the wall. This is a great place to showcase family photos or cherished artwork. Layering your staircase with different textures will give it an inviting and homely feel. The staircase is often a high-traffic area, so think about how lighting can elevate the look too. A vintage-style chandelier or pendant light can create a stunning focal point while adding that warm glow you want throughout your home. The family room is the ultimate space to unwind, and we can achieve this through a mix of rustic and traditional touches. Consider a large, comfortable leather or fabric sectional sofa in neutral tones. Pair this with a traditional wooden coffee table to bring the room together. For the walls, hang a mixture of vintage mirrors, wooden shelves, and framed artwork that complements the rustic feel. A rug with warm tones of deep reds, browns, or greens will ground the room and add texture. few potted plants placed throughout the space can liven things up while keeping with the organic theme. Whether it's a large indoor plant or some small succulents, greenery always adds that refreshing touch to any room. Even your laundry room can embrace rustic charm. Choose a vintage wooden shelf or cabinet for storage to keep things organized. A weathered, rustic peg rail or coat hook can hold towels or cleaning supplies in a practical yet charming way. Add a woven laundry basket or a wooden hamper to store your clothes in style. Neutral linens or cotton fabric for curtains or shelf liners will keep things light and airy while still adding that farmhouse touch. Finally, consider small decorative touches like vintage signs or a rustic clock. These personal touches can turn an often overlooked space into one with character and a sense of warmth. Hallways are often overlooked when decorating, but this is your chance to create a seamless flow of rustic charm throughout your home. Consider using wooden paneling or wainscoting on the walls to give your hallway a traditional feel. Add rustic light fixtures like a chandelier or pendant lights in metal or aged brass to complement the space. Small decorative touches, like vintage hooks for coats or a narrow console table for keys and mail, can add both function and charm. Finally, a simple runner rug in a natural fiber will add comfort and warmth to your hallway. It's the little details that will make the space feel welcoming without overwhelming the overall aesthetic. Pause to .00s, and that's a wrap on today's rustic and traditional spring decor ideas. I hope these tips inspire you to transform your space into a cozy, welcoming haven. Remember, it's all about mixing earthy materials with timeless pieces to create warmth and comfort in every room. Thank you so much for watching. If you enjoyed the video, don't forget to like, comment, and subscribe to Abodecor for more seasonal decor inspiration. I'd love to hear your thoughts. What's your favorite rustic spring decor idea? Let me know in the comments below. Until next time, stay cozy and creative, and I'll see you in the next video.